Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in, much appreciated. And today I'm going to share with you guys it's absolutely what has become my favorite squarebill crankbait for summertime fishing. It originally was designed for wintertime fishing, but the last 2 years, guys, I have absolutely whacked them on this thing when that water starts to get above 80 degrees. And that's the Megabass Knuckle LD squarebill crankbait. I'm going to show you about this bait. I'm going to tell you all the reasons it's awesome, give you some tips, some advice on how to fish it. I can promise it's going to add up to some more fish for you guys this summertime. But anyway, before we get started real quick, just want to remind everybody tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, Johnny and I have our weekly live podcast on Fish the Moment Live. So if you guys would like to join us at 7 o'clock tonight, tune in to Fish the Moment Live. Love to have you with us. And also, I know you guys are probably going to want to order some of these knuckles after I get done talking about them. And I'll include the Baitworks link in the description here. If you guys would like to use the Baitworks links, the channel gets a small percentage of those sales. And I was just in there yesterday and they had just got a shipment of these in. Also, they got some of the junior models in, so they're available. They're on Baitworks, and I'll have the link in the description here. So anyway, let me give you guys a little bit of a seminar on this, why I like it so much compared to the other ones. I've been fishing squarebills forever. Squarebills are sort of another one of those deals that sort of originated here in my part of the country as far as when they were first started to get really popular with tournaments. They've been around since the 70s, the old Bagley's, Balsa B's, all that type of stuff, all the custom ones. Everybody's got a squarebill now. And thing about squarebills, guys, is every one of them does something a little bit different because they all have a different profile. They all have a different lip design. They all have a different action. They push different amounts of water. They vibrate different. And sometimes one works better than others. I mean, sometimes a plastic model will work better than a balsa and vice versa. But specifically on the Knuckle LD, what I want to sort of show you guys about this is the thing that makes this thing work so good in the summertime. There's two different things. It has a real high frequency vibration to it. The circuit board lip causes that. It's silent, doesn't make any noise like that, and it's got a fairly tight wobble for a squarebill crankbait. And all this adds up to catching those bass are a little bit less finicky, because most squarebills that you guys have out there, they have a pretty hard wobble. They got a pretty hard thump to them, and those can be good at times, but I really think those bass get conditioned to that thumping hard pull of a lot of squarebills, and they just don't see many squarebills that have the tight, high-pitched action to them like the Knuckle LD does. And when you're dealing with these bass that are in like less than 3 foot of water, and that's sort of the depth that I like to fish a summer squarebill crankbait, is in less than 3 foot of water. When you have water visibilities that are anywhere between 6 inches to maybe 2 feet at the max, actually 1.5 feet or so. I prefer for my summer squarebill fishing to have 8 to 15 inches of visibility, which works really good. And I'm fishing it around any type of bank cover. It could be laydowns, it could be stumps, it could be riprap, it could be rocky banks, it could be short bluffs, whatever the lake has on that. But another really cool thing about this Knuckle LD is as far as that I really like about it is, notice there on that front hook there, this has got it's got a swivel on this front hook hanger. I'm trying to hold the phone and show this at the same time. But you can see that there, this right here is a swivel on there. So it actually turns. If you have a fish that jumps on there, this isn't stationary, so this swivel will turn, and when that fish jumps, you lose a lot less fish. This is like a really cool piece of technology right here that I think a lot of crankbaits are going to go to, is the swivel underneath here. It just doesn't give the fish the leverage on the bait on there. But anyway, you can just see on this particular bait here, just the profile of it's really nice. It's got a nice little bait fish profile. This is the regular size Knuckle LD. Like I said, they make a junior model that's a little bit smaller than this. It works really good too. But one thing that I found about that is, the bass anymore around our lakes are so heavily pressured, particularly those shallow fish in the summertime of the year. So if you have something out there that has just a little bit different sound and action, it really adds up to more bites on it. Normally, most of the time, since I'm fishing it in less than 4 foot of water, I'm fishing it usually like on 15-pound test. You know, I mix it up between fluorocarbon and mono both. If I'm making real short casts with the bait, you know, like around isolated targets, sometimes I'll go with monofilament simply because I want a little bit more stretch. But if I'm just casting down like rocky banks, riprap, that type of stuff, I'll go with the fluorocarbon on there more. You don't have to do anything with the hooks on there. The hooks are great out of the package. These are 4/0 round bends, do a really good job. If they get dull, once in a while I'll replace them with those Gamakatsu G-Finesse trebles. And color patterns, I keep them pretty simple. You know, this is one of my favorite color patterns that they make right here for dirty water. If that water visibility is less than, say, 12 inches of visibility, you know, I'm going with this particular pattern. And if it's greater than 12 inches of visibility, I'll go to a little bit more shad patterns. But most of the time I'm fishing it with a pretty fast stop and go retrieve, keeping my rod tip normally high so I can walk it over that cover, and just really trying to generate that reaction strike. But anyway, give it a try, guys. If you've never tried it, if you like squarebill fishing, a lot of guys out there fish the Strike King, you know, 1.5 and the 2.5 and the Lucky Craft 1.5 and the Megabass, you know, S crank, and those are all fish catching baits. But this deal right here is completely unique. There's not another squarebill crankbait out there that has the frequency that this thing puts off, and the fact that it's silent, doesn't telegraph itself with any type of rattles. It's just a really subtle bait for highly pressured fish in shallow water. And give it a try. Let me know what you guys think. Just go out and get you 1 or 2 of them. Go out there and fish it the next time you're squarebill fishing. Compare it to your other ones, and let me know what you guys think about it. I have ripped them, like I said, at Table Rock Lake. I've ripped them at Stockton Lake. I've ripped them at Grand Lake on it. Anytime I get up there in those upper creek arms, upper river arms, this is the time of year for it. We're getting into July, August, and September is key for this bait. This is one of my favorite baits to use in the late summer, like, you know, mid to late August and into September, when you normally have the toughest fishing. And I can't wait to try the little junior. I have the juniors, I just got them in, and I'll be trying to, you know, mix them up with this too. So anyway, that's today's tip. Give them a try like that. Just wanted to share that with you guys, and you know, I think it'll get you a few more bites out there. So thanks for tuning in. Let's check with you guys later on. See you.